I am finally playing my first game of Ventures Season 23. I know I'm already like Ventures level 6 or 7. I don't even remember what I was doing. I honestly believe I was just like AFK while I was eating. Sometimes I'll do that on stream. If 3 people absolutely know I will not be participating and they're willing to just run Ventures quick, that'll be something I do while I chew and talk to chat. So in all seriousness, this really would be my first game of Ventures, and I'm starting this a month after the season started because I've been busy. Anybody who's been watching my channel knows I've been uploading nearly daily for like the entire season. I was in Florida for the first like week of it, and members on the channel have been seeing all these videos early. So, you know, link down below if you guys want to see early content. All my videos will be free to view eventually. You do not need to pay to see that. However, every single season, it's fun to just record my first game because a lot of you guys really enjoy it, and I want to talk through the process. So I am starting late. I do have some people who are a bit higher level than me, but only one actually, Mario. Everybody's level 6. That's kind of cool. We did not organize that, so that's cool. And I want to start in the 15 resupply. This is a golden mission to start because, well, I can't show it. Your first few quests are going to have you running very specific missions. So not Frostline. We want Ventures over here. Yeah, you're going to want to run an Atlas, and then they want you to ride the Lightning 2 times. And the very first quest is to run any mission whatsoever. So if you've seen my rewards video, which should be easy to find right here, very, very good video. I should link this down below if I remember to do that because it is extremely thorough in explaining everything that you want to know. It is not just the rewards, but it's a breakdown of loadouts and what you want to do. It's a very, very, very thorough video. And my point is, I am now showing you, practicing what I preach. And I think a 15 resupply is perfect because you are going to start with an empty inventory. That's the best part of this season. I'm so excited. You're going to start with an empty inventory. And this is the best part. Outlanders have 0 anti-material charge. So you basically get the best farming loadout in the game. Now, we are going to go all the way through these. If you guys want all my loadouts in a video, I've done that. I don't remember what I was... Oh, this is the Nocturnal build. Oh, I want to keep that. Sentinel Hype. Okay, this is the decoy build. I used a different season. It was very fun, but it has served its purpose. So this is the farming build that you need. You just put Clip in the lead. If you don't have her, you do not need Clip, but she is the #1 farming hero when you have no energy requirement. And then your team perk of Long Arm of the Law. Again, you know, totally optional. You do not need Long Arm of the Law, but if you don't need anything, you might as well just use her. And does that require just anybody? It requires 2 Outlanders. So let's just go here. First and foremost, I wanted to look at, is Eternal Wanderer an Outlander or a Ninja? I think she's a Ninja, so we'll talk about her later, but Phase Forward makes us run around faster. It barely matters what we do. Coconuts are nice, but I don't plan to do any combat, so Gadgeteer could be useful since every single season, you guys seem to want me to run Resupply. I don't know. Yeah, see, normally we'd run Fossil Selfie, but we don't need him. It's awesome. I don't plan to do any combat whatsoever. I don't need passive healing. Screw it. We'll just appease the masses. We'll use Gadgeteer, and I'll use healing just in case I get in a trouble situation. But supply drop, you might as well. I feel like it makes sense because it's there and you're just farming anyway. And that is literally the full build. You could probably just have Clip and 5 empty support slots and be happy. But obviously we can fill those out, so we're going to. Eternal Wanderer exists now. She is probably my favorite new hero. It is so basic, but that double stamina is nuts. It is so fun. And unfortunately, Dire is not going to be permanently active for that 25%, so we're just going to do Fleet. And honestly, if you do like tactical sprinting plus like a triple armor movement Baron, by the way, that's max speed. Of course, we can't get a Baron consistently in Ventures, but it's just something I figured I'd mention. And at this point, once again, it doesn't really matter what we pick. All right, just to be funny, I thought it'd be funny to do Bomb Squad Kyle or Bomb Suit Kyle, just because that bomb suit gives you some extra armor, but I don't plan on dying in this game, and just because he's new and helpful, Madcap is really nice. Again, I don't plan to be doing much combat, but I will be throwing down a Teddy, so we might as well. And that's it. That's just the only build you need. If you don't have Clip, that's fine. You'll just be farming a little less efficiently, but Resupply is perfect because you do not need any combat in this mission whatsoever. You just run around and farm. And I know that we have a level 30 in the party, so I could queue higher. But I feel like a 15 zone, it is the highest mission you can queue on day 1, and 15 is perfect. You want to be queuing only 15s when you start Ventures, because even if you're a day 1 player, I did this on my noob account, you can still run a level 15 mission because it doesn't use your survivor squads or your research, to my knowledge. So you are truly level 1, like 0 fort stats. So you could just loot the items you get from glowing animals, target practice, storm chest, whatever, and be able to play the game at 15 right away. And I honestly feel like level 15 zones are all you should queue because they give you the most rewards. Now, a question that I've had for myself and from other people a lot is, okay, yeah, so I do still have some resources. I played a little bit, but this video right here is basically the first part of the season where I am actually planning on farming, actually planning on playing the game. So I feel like starting here is good. A lot of people have actually asked me how to get stone, and I believe I do not have the correct keybinds for my mouse. Oh no! This, by the way, this map is from the Cradle book series. Anybody who's read it, please tell me. I need to talk to somebody about all of this information in my head. I've read the books like 4 times, and I'm running out of people around me that have seen it. But yeah, apparently Rough War just doesn't happen from a lot of these, so I don't know. But 15s are great because they give you the best rewards. And the question that I have, and a lot of people have asked me, is like, what do you do when you run out of... oh, those spores are doing so well. I think Mario is boosting us enough to where combat is pretty trivial. So thank you, Mario. If you guys ever want to grind fast, start late and play with a friend. That is a legitimate, I'm not joking, like seriously, start late and play with a friend and just get carried a little bit. That'll help. But I keep saying this because if you play through all the 15s on day 1, oh, I should have punched that with clip, you will run out. You will not be able to queue 23 zone missions, which is the next step up, until the next day, which is honestly fine, in my opinion. You can run power level 5 Ventures missions if you really want to keep going, but you can start Ventures. A lot of people say Ventures is boring, so start it, play just the power level 15 zones, get all that Ventures XP for the day, because you get a bonus from the mission, and then just quit. You know, go queue other missions, do your story quests. If you're in Canny Valley, maybe knock out your ghost town for the day, do some daily quests, play VR, binge my videos. I mean, anything else. Go do anything else, and it would be more worth your time. Oh, that foghorning game is so distracting. It's still going. It's still going. Wow, that is a long foghorn. Yeah, this is why I ran spores. Teddy's doing so well here. And I'm going to group up all the enemies so that it does good damage. And yeah, I feel like starting early in Ventures is pretty straightforward, but a lot of new players clearly need this information because every time I start Ventures fresh on a new account, you guys always seem to enjoy that first game. And I have a lot of information to share. Obviously, I shared a lot of that in my Ventures Rewards video at the start of the season, but I can elaborate and put all that into practice here as I tell you guys to run a loadout for farming in a mission that does not require combat, which is exactly where we are. By the way, if you ever can't reach these, you can do stuff like that and help you reach a little bit higher. And yeah, just farm. Yeah, we got some rough ore from that one. Yeah, you kind of just need to look around for rock objects that do give you the correct resources. The map has been greatly improved, which I have not addressed besides the foghorn. Like, this is a new environment. This is so cool. I feel like I never even appreciated this as much when it was in season. And this season especially, it's not just Outlanders having a free punch, is one of the most fun Venture seasons year-round. Ninjas are fantastic. Soldiers are super fun. Like, it's awesome. And I'm going to do this anyway just because I already started it. But anomalies can be really good for metal. Sometimes metal and brick can be hard to get. Oh, that's high enough. And then you can get a lot of resources from anomalies. Ooh, I see you. I see you. What do we got? There we go. Free batteries, a sniper I can even recycle, and ammo. Like, glowing animals are so nice. They're so good. So worth it. Oh, no. Okay, all right, we're going down there next. I have to explore this map a little bit. I gotta. And I'm out of energy. Okay, I'm gonna explore it now, apparently. Isn't there, like, a secret behind one of these? It might not be this location. Again, we, like, looked over the map when it hadn't come out yet. Found some stuff like this. I knew there were some hidden areas. Okay, let's just throw you down and step back. But yeah, this is one of the most fun Venture seasons, and that's part of why I'm playing it on my main. I frankly do not have that many rewards to get, truth be told. Wow, you have to like pick which ore you want. And that's part of why I started playing on the noob account and starting over, and that's been really, really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with that. If you guys haven't seen those videos, I have a playlist on my channel that goes through all of them. But I still like making Ventures loadouts videos on the main account. It's just that I need to actually be a high level to do those. So, here I am. You know, I gotta start the journey somewhere. And this is what I'm doing. If you guys ever want to see this live, Twitch link down below, by the way. I always like streaming this. It's fun. I really enjoy just hanging out with chat while I game because it's a lot more enjoyable. Now, we might be able to get an anomaly with these blue glow. I don't think I need any survivors, but it's always easy to check. Just go to quests, go to ventures. I absolutely need survivors. So if I find a survivor that needs blue glow, then I can at least use that. And if a teammate in chat, you guys can hear me. If you guys find a survivor, do save them. I would appreciate it. I see one on the right there, and I have enough blue glow to do whatever I need to do. Just throw that down, cheese some extra kills. Whether or not I need the kills, I don't really know. Now, commenters did suggest survivalist and coconuts, of course. That would be nice, but you can see the combat is really minimal. I could just eat some food. And I hadn't thought about my supply crate once. The first time I think about it, I glanced down with 6 seconds left. Boom. So this is why I don't use supply drops, by the way. It's, you can see on the left, ammo, nuts and bolts, a few builds. Some people argue, well, at least it's something, and yeah, I mean, it is something. It is exactly not nothing, but I'd much rather just use drones for 2 main reasons. One, I like drones. They are good. They help you with combat, just like the Teddy. You throw it down, it kills the enemies. You don't need to worry about combat. Thank you for the survivors, teammates. I saw that. Yeah, little Ben's war cry from the stream, getting that taken care of. And the other reason is I don't like to think about it. I've been using Adrenaline Rush and drones forever. Newbie me in 2018 was using Adrenaline Rush and drones. My friends were like, oh yeah, it's just the best combo in the game. And I said, okay. And 8,000 hours of gameplay later, I agree. Now, I understand slowing field is extremely useful. I always appreciate that when a teammate throws it down. I'm not saying it's worse than drones. It's just playstyle. Playstyle, I like drones, but if you're a slow field user, I got you. I understand that. I respect it. Teleporters are more situational, but they have their place. And that's it, honestly. I think supply drops are there. I don't think they are needed. I think you'll get plenty of resources just playing normally, which is why I never use them. But I get the comment every single time I make this video, so I ran supply drops this time just to tell the horde that I hear you. I know you want me to run them. How much damage is that doing? Yeah, not a ton. And this is precisely where I would like to have a drone. I don't need to kill these targets for any real reason, but it would be nice to at least get them taken care of without having to nearly die in the process. But yeah, proximity mines in chat? No, proximity mines are so bad. They don't do enough. They would be cool, I guess. Imagine putting down proximity mines at your base and like actually benefiting from them. Okay, I don't need more brick, but it's so easy to just throw that Teddy down and barely survive. Did I need survivalist after all? I'm really cutting it close here. And who are we waiting for? Where's this enemy? I want to search that, but there's beehives. Okay, let's go. Can I? That's not a searchable stack. Well, at least I can punch through it. Oh, is it the beehive? Come on. We'll take him out with the pocket minigun. I'm basically a soldier with that thing. All right, well, I guess we're just not going to get the rewards from that encampment. And I think I'm going to die, but a teammate just healed me. Thank you so much. Yeah, and that's all I really have to say about the first mission. Run a level 15 zone. If you want to be as efficient as possible, exclusively run 15s. Farming loadouts are as simple as can possibly be. You should always spend your first mission this season. You should always spend your first mission farming just to get that inventory up. No matter what kind of player you are at all, even if you're a lazy constructor who just throws down a base and doesn't do anything, you still do need the builds to actually build that base and craft those traps. And spending your whole first game farming is the perfect way to start. Afterwards, it's all about just leveling up. Queue the highest level missions you can. Getting carried is a term I throw around a lot, but realistically, if your friends are a higher level and you want to queue those missions with them, I don't blame you. A lot of people don't love ventures. It is a grind. They did reduce the amount of XP you need to hit level 50 and all the levels, which is really cool. It's now a 1.9 million cap instead of 2.3, which is interesting because it's not a massive difference, but it should shave 10 to 20 hours off that final grind. So you know what? I'll take it. Like, I'm definitely not gonna be disappointed about an XP lessening, you know, lowering of the cap. So that's great. And if you want to queue with a higher level friend, that's fine. What I consider to be like true carried is, you know, level 1 player in a 140 zone first game, which I have done on my channel. I have shamelessly showed myself getting carried because Venture sometimes is really not fun, and getting that kickstart feels really good. But finding good loadouts towards the end is so satisfying. Like, Ventures really doesn't have to suck. This is easily my favorite venture season of the year, which is why it kind of hurts to be a month late. There is less than a month in the season as of recording this. Yeah, it's a 2-month season. It's like 8 weeks, which is a lot shorter than a normal venture season. Venture seasons vary from like 10 to 11 weeks, but the Frost Knight season is like 9 weeks, I think, and that's just crazy short. That's crazy short. Here, look, we've got about 20 seconds left in this game, so let's just look at this together. Like, I'm not talking out my ass here. I got the timeline. Let's look at this, all right? So this season is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very big section, but this is only 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. 9 weeks! Whereas previously it was, 3, 6, 9, 11. 2 full weeks left. 14 days is a significant decrease in the amount of time you have available to finish a season. I mean, the other seasons are very long. That's another, 6, 9, 11 weeks. So we're actually in a very short season, and even though it's my favorite, I'm enjoying it a lot less, or appreciating it less than I should. So I'm starting today, and I don't know when this video will go live or how many ventures follow-ups I'll do. I usually just do the first game of the season because you guys seem to enjoy that, and then if there are ventures rewards or ventures loadouts you guys want to see, I'm happy to cover those, but I've done that in the past, and I actually have a full, we're looking for Frozen Fjords Ventures Loadouts playlist. That is here. If you're interested in loadouts, that's on the channel. These are all very still good, and you can see the first season from last year, or first mission from last year. So yeah, let's actually see the rewards we got for our very first game. So this is a level 15 zone. I was being, helped with stats wise from Mario, but this mission was the exact rewards you would get on your first day. I definitely got lucky queuing a resupply. A build a radar grid mission would have also sufficed, and even a combat mission if you have nothing else available. But we get a little bit of BR XP, some evolution stuff, which is still useful outside of ventures. This is one of the reasons I recommend people grind ventures as a new player, because you will get access to higher level missions faster than the main game. Oh, I forgot about Jilly Teacup. I'll take it. I think I was already working on that. A little bit of gold, nothing too excited, because you can get those evolution materials as a new account. And like, you could be a Plankerton or Canny Valley player running 140 ventures missions, and they will give you all the hundreds of materials that they normally would. And yeah, pretty basic rewards, but now I'm ventures level 7, which means I can queue 23s of my own. So thank you guys so much for coming with me on this journey. I'm glad that you guys enjoy these first mission videos, because I didn't think people would care, but you clearly do. So subscribe if you're new, like the video, members get to see these early, and that's it. No outro. It's a one-take casual sit down, so I hope you enjoyed.